Lydy ranked 4th for the Boilermakers. Both undefeated, although Kemerer just 5 matches on the season. Recovering from injury early on in the season. Lydy, the exact opposite of that. He's 21-0.
Yeah,
Dylan
Lydy has not backed down from a single opponent yet and has taken them all down.
Champion at Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational, the champion at Midlands. Lydy on the Hodge Award watch list released earlier this week. It's a big deal for this Purdue Boilermaker program, and he's got maybe the biggest challenge of his season right here.
As we've talked about many times, a big factor for these guys is that it's his last run as the redshirt senior, leaving it all out on the mat. So if he's going to go out and win a national champion, there's no next year about it.
Kemerer has been on the podium a couple times at nationals. He'd no doubt like to take that next step as well.
I feel very confident that this is not the last time these two guys will see each other this season.
Lydy does a nice job after sort of a half-hearted shot, getting back out. Lydy's style this year, his offense is better than it's been in years past, but he's still not a super offensive wrestler. He does just enough.
Coach Ursuline made it a point to talk about he needs to stay on the offensive, that he's at this point doing just enough, and he needs to stay on the offensive because you get in these close matches and you slip, you lose your weight a little bit, and all of a sudden it's a tie game or you're losing.
And a stall warning against Dylan Lydy there with a minute and change left in the first. So an early call goes against Lydy, and now blood time.
Yeah, a bit of a confusing stall call there, I think, on Dylan Lydy. Maybe just because he was kind of backing out towards the outside of the ring. I don't think that was intentional by Lydy, but the way the referee saw it, used up that warning.
Neither man has scored. Neither man really standing around. That is well, we'll see if it comes back to haunt anybody here in this match. Lydy wrestles a lot of one-point matches and a lot of times into sudden victory or late into the third. So he'll just have to be a little bit more intentional with his offense from here on out. Kemerer's wrapped, all fixed up, it looks like, and they're back to action, hand fighting in the center of the ring. Lydy doesn't get the under there. He's trying to sink his underhooks. Kemerer backs out of that. Lydy tries another shot. Kemerer around. Lydy trying to counterattack. Kemerer just keeps coming forward. Lydy able to give up one ankle but keep the other free.
Lydy did a great job there of keeping his weight back. Very, very easily could have been a takedown there by Kemerer, but a veteran Dylan Lydy keeping his weight back, not allowing that to happen.
Good job by Kemerer, dragging him back to the middle where he needs him to be.
Give him more space to work.
Now Lydy will try going over the top to stay in the neutral hold.
He's got end up in a stalemate here.
Legs, he's got his wrist through Kemerer's legs. Kemerer now trying to break that wrist hold. And Lydy able to ride out the clock. A nice job by Dylan Lydy to not give up points there. Kemerer just kept coming forward.
Maybe one of the most exciting no-scoring periods I've seen. A lot of hand fighting, both guys working to find something, and then the last 30 seconds of that, points maybe could have been awarded to Kemerer there. I think I'm okay with the no points being awarded, but still very close calls there.
Yeah, I totally agree. And we haven't seen a lot of quick whistles on scrambles here today, which I like. Let the play sort of, come to its natural conclusion. Sometimes that's no points. 30 seconds into the second here. Kemerer with a quick escape. Has a 1-0 lead. This is where Kemerer, with only 5 matches on his resume this season, we get deeper into this match, we'll see what kind of tank he's got.
This one looks like it's on fast track to ending up in sudden victory. Dylan Lydy inevitably chooses down in the next period.
Escapes in about 2 seconds.
One escape point, and next thing you know, we're in sudden victory.
Lydy with an underhook. And now he breaks the tie. Kemerer holding the neck. Coming forward, and there's another stall warning against Lydy. And that'll be a point for Kemerer. I don't understand.
Confusing calls on Lydy.
He's
from where we're sitting.
2 shots in this period.
Yeah, from where we're sitting, it looks like he's. I don't know if he's been necessarily offensive, but he certainly hasn't been stalling.
Right. This is just sort of a stylistic thing, and I guess his offense isn't enough for this referee. Kemerer once again comes at him, and he will. Michael Kemerer takes his 2-0 advantage to the 3rd period.
Dylan Lydy is not going to be happy to lose that way, so we should see some offense out of him in this final 2 minutes.
So down 2-0, he needs an escape, and then a takedown would win it either way. Lydy quickly to his feet, and once again, 3 seconds later is free. Takedown wins it 2-1 in favor of Kemerer. Lydy with the shot, Kemerer backs out of it. Kemerer with the re-shot, and Lydy once again in the scramble gives up the 2. Just the 2nd takedown Dylan Lydy's given up this season.
Lydy needs to get going. Obviously no riding time. Riding time's not going to be a factor here, so a takedown would tie it. It is 4-2.
Kemerer again with the single, nice quick shot. Lydy goes out the back end for ankles. Looking to, well, looked like he was looking for a stalemate. Now if he can kick his ankles free, he could get a takedown himself. Lydy just over a minute remaining, and there's the stalemate.
Good call there. Kind of wish I wish that the referee had called it just a little bit earlier. Give us more time.
See, now I'd say a little bit earlier or let it go a little bit more.
Right.
Lydy tries the outside single. He's got, nope, doesn't have the leg. Kemerer instead with a reshot and another takedown. And now he'll go to work on top, up 6-2.
This match certainly not over if Lydy can get out and go back quickly.
6-3, and time running out on Dylan Lydy's undefeated season right now.
Great job by Kemerer staying with his shots. Lydy's done a good job of playing defense, but Kemerer just sticking through. He's going to get another takedown here.
He's got Dylan Lydy in desperation mode, doing things that are not natural. And Kemerer, a very good win here. An impressive showing. 8-4 now, with 3 takedowns from Michael Kemerer. Lydy will lift and try and finish off his own takedown, and he will run out of time. So Kemerer with the decision. Lydy with his first loss of the season.
Great match by Kemerer going up against such a tough opponent in Dylan Lydy. Like we talked about, 21-0 on the season so far. So Dylan Lydy takes his first loss.